Yo, what's up guys? Check this out. Looks like a makeshift tent they're putting up at my job. I think this is where they're gonna want us to hang out instead of in the office. I don't know if this is some kind of quarantine. We'll see. Have they done anything like this at your guys' job? What do you guys think this is? Y'all let me know. About to ride out of here. Enjoy the video. What's up guys? It's another beautiful day in SoCal. It is Friday and I'm on my way to work again. I tried going to Costco and Target today to, get some household essentials, and there's a line just to get inside Costco. Didn't even go there. Went to Target instead, looking for toilet paper and paper towels. It's not like I'm out or anything. I'm down to like 1 pack each, and yeah, they're all sold out because everyone keeps buying stuff in a panic. So it's a little frustrating that people are buying way more than they need and not leaving much for people who really need it. But we live in a fear-based society, and that's what people do. I hope you guys are doing well, not stressing out too much. I've been a little bit stressed. I can't go to the gym. I used to go to the gym almost every day. Had my routine. I would hit the sauna, and it's just part of my routine. So now I'm just trying to develop a new morning routine. Trying to work out at home, do some calisthenics. Eating healthy. Trying to read more books. Just trying to keep my mental state of mind, at its peak. So there's usually a ton of traffic on Friday for some reason, but I'm guessing today it's going to be empty again. Whoa, look at this. He's flexing. Oh, he's flexing. Alright, so let's see what to talk about today, guys. I guess we could talk about my future plans for this bike and potential upgrades. So just a quick overview. The only upgrades I've really done were these handguards over here, and put passenger pegs for my lady, and I got these Leather Pros saddlebags to carry all my stuff when I commute. So most of these upgrades were pretty essential, just essential type upgrades. Like obviously if I want to go on trips and I wanted to be able to take my girl out, so I had to get the pegs. And since I commute every day, these bags were definitely essential. The other upgrade I have coming on the way is a sissy bar. We talked about that, so I can plan some camping trips. And those are pretty much going to be all the essential upgrades. Everything else after that is just going to be basically cosmetic. And if I want to boost my power or do my suspension, but those aren't really necessary. I see a lot of you guys buying these Harleys and dumping a ton of money into it. This bike already costs 18 grand after taxes and all that. You're probably spending over, and the markup, probably over 20 grand on this bike. And then on top of that, people are probably putting about 10 grand worth of upgrades on their bikes or more, which is fine, which I think is pretty cool. But that's the great thing about Harleys, is that you get to customize them. There's tons of options. You can really make it your own. For me though, and especially right now, the way things are going, I'm using that extra money. Like I want to get a fairing. I'd love to get a Memphis Shades fairing or a Russ Wernemont fairing, something, but it's not really necessary, and it's going to set me back a lot of money, and that's money I can use to save for a rainy day, or buy some stocks right now, or invest in the market. The reason I bought this motorcycle is because I like the setup as is, the way it came. Like the handlebars were perfect, so I don't really see myself having to switch out these handlebars. And I think the bike already looks great with this style. Motocross handlebars, it's low, it's the low rider, so I think the bike comes perfect. This little fairing is perfect. It balances it. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's not effective. It definitely doesn't block any wind, but hey, if you're gonna block wind, you could drive a car, you know? I think if I rode a motorcycle with a fairing, I'd probably have to get one, but since I'm just used to what it feels like without one, you know, coming from my Sportster, it's just not one of those things that I feel like I need right now. Because, you know, motorcycle parts are very expensive, and man, they could set you back $500, $300 really quick just for some slip-ons or full exhaust system, and you got to get a tuner. Like, these things add up. The only thing I'm really trying to add up on this motorcycle right now is the miles. I want to take a lot of trips. I want to get this bike dirty, man. I want this bike to look like it's been ridden. I kind of like that patina aged look. You know, I love raw denim. I love leather, the way it ages, and I love an aged looking motorcycle. So since I've gotten this bike, and I probably have about 4,000 miles on it now, I have not washed it. I'll wipe it down every now and then, but my plan is just to let it age. I got these gas tank rubber guards right here because I hug the tank a lot with my knees, and they're starting to rub on the gas tank, which, now come to think of it, would have added a nice patina look to the gas tank, but they're on there now, so I'm not getting my gas tank scratched up on my pants. If you guys want your bike looking brand new, then I think it's a good upgrade. Get some rubber pads for the gas tank, because on this bike, on my Sportster, I couldn't hug the tank, but on this bike I'm always hugging the tank. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and seeing all you guys with your lowriders, and you guys are doing amazing work on them, and I'm just living vicariously through your modifications because I can't afford it right now, to be honest with you. Just gonna pay off this bike, take it on a lot of road trips, get it dirty. That's my goal. I do want to get an exhaust, so I think even before an exhaust, I would probably upgrade my suspension. Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for good suspension, let me know in the comments below, because that's something I'd be looking forward to in the future, is upgrading that. I wonder if it's possible to, you know, take this bike on some dirt roads. I know a lot of you guys watch my channel. You guys are pretty local. A lot of you are from SoCal, and you guys want to go for a ride sometime, let me know. Thinking about doing a Joshua Tree trip soon. You know, starting from the LA area, wherever you're from, the IE, the OC, you know, let's go for a ride. Let's do a Joshua Tree run. Hit me up, guys. I don't know if you guys have ridden to Joshua Tree before, but it's super nice. I took my Sportster over there a few times. Yeah, it's just a nice little desert ride, and when you get inside the park, it's really nice to ride through and see all the formations. You can pull over, do some rock climbing if you want, do some hiking. It'll be a lot of fun. Do some camping. Not really sure if the national parks are closed right now, but there's sites, there's areas out there that aren't owned by the national park, just some nice little desert land. But getting back to like motorcycle upgrades and upgrading this bike, if I have, you know, like extra money to throw down, like $500 or $1,000 or whatever, a couple $100, if you don't have the right gear, if you don't have protective gear, then I think that's worth more in investing in. Nice jacket, some boots, you know, a vest. That's gonna save your ass in the long run. But some people just like to ride with t-shirts, and I'm like that sometimes too. In the summer, I might be riding around in a t-shirt, so I can't be preaching safety here, but I mean, if you got some extra money, you know, think about investing in your safety gear. That's all I'm saying. I have the gear, and I try to wear it most of the time. I always got my full face, gloves on. I have jacket with the armor. I have these really tough jeans. These aren't motorcycle jeans per se, But these are some salvage Japanese denim jeans, and they are extremely thick. I think they're like 21 ounce denim. So these are going to be way thicker than most of your motorcycle jeans. You know, like Tobacco and Dainese, they all make casual motorcycle jeans. And the advantage to them, I would say, is that they have pockets for armor, and they have some areas that have Kevlar. I think you have a really thick pair of Japanese denim or salvage jeans. Those are going to be pretty good for abrasion resistance. I did buy knee guards, which I should be wearing. I'll show you guys in the next video, that you could put over your clothes, and they're really easy to put on and off. I just got lazy, which is stupid, but I do have them, and I will show you guys in the next video. Well, another good use of your money, guys, you know, instead of spending it on all these upgrades and stuff, is to enroll yourself in some motorcycle safety courses, right? Because my whole goal when riding a motorcycle is to, you know, ride as long as I can. As long as I'm living, I want to ride, and I don't want to go down on a bike, and, you know, I don't want to crash, guys. Let's be honest, no one does. But at the same time, not a lot of people invest in their safety, and, you know, there's a lot of things you can do to be one of those 2% riders, you know, the ones that ride a lot and don't get into a lot of accidents. There's a science to it. There's a minimal room for error out here. And I do appreciate some of the guys in the comments who've been calling me out, saying, hey Tim, you're driving too fast, or, you know, why you don't have to drive like that. And, you know, you guys are like my guardian angels. Maybe you guys, by telling me that, you guys can save my life. And I do take those pieces of advice, and yeah, I watch those videos, and I am riding a little fast. I don't need to ride like that. So thanks for reminding me, guys, to just cruise and stay safe out here. I really appreciate it. However, it's hard on this motorcycle. Like, this motorcycle just wants to go fast, man. It's like, yo, man, twist this throttle, let's go. I'm like, no, chill, bro, chill. But it's nice to know that the power is there. If I need to get out of trouble, I could drop it a gear, have plenty of power to get out the way or maneuver. But yeah, guys, I honestly can't wait for a day off from work. It's been pretty busy. At the same time, I am grateful to be working. And for those of you who are wondering, I work in biotech. Basically, I am a lab rat. I work in a lab, guys. And it's hilarious right now because I'm seeing all kinds of people in public, you know, putting on their gloves and their face mask, and I'd say 90% of the people are doing it all wrong. Most of these people aren't putting on their gloves right, aren't putting on their mask right, and they're just defeating the purpose of having personal protective equipment on. I'll make a video on that too. But yeah, guys, just real basic. Before you put on your gloves or you put on your face mask, make sure you clean your hands first. Because if your hands are dirty and you're putting on gloves, dirty hands, your gloves are now dirty. Your face mask is now dirty. You know, if your hands are dirty and you're like just holding your face mask, you're touching the inside of your face mask, you basically made that face mask useless. You should never touch the inside of your face mask. That's supposed to be the clean side, guys. If you're going to touch your face mask or your gloves, clean your hands first. That's advice number 1. Second, if you have gloves, you have some latex gloves, nitrile gloves, you also want to be carrying around some, like an alcohol spray with you, 70% isopropyl alcohol, or some type of alcohol, or some type of disinfectant. The benefit of having gloves on is that you can disinfect your hands more with harsher compounds, and they're not going to dry out your hands because you have gloves on. So you should always be spraying your gloved hands with disinfectant. And, you know, of course, you don't want to be touching your face. Anyways, guys, it is a beautiful day once again. Woo. love those long, sweeping turns. Nice open highways, guys. I've been seeing a lot of videos of guys riding into town on their motorcycles, including myself, and showing how empty the streets are. And some of you might be wondering, like, hey, shouldn't you be sheltering in place? Isn't that irresponsible of you to be doing that? And to be honest with you, like, you're on a motorcycle, you have your full face helmet on, you have gloves on. If anything, you're probably the most protected out there, and you're least likely to be giving any viruses to anyone or jeopardizing anyone's life. Riding a motorcycle is mainly a solitude type of activity. I'm not sitting in a car with anyone. If I wanted to take a group ride, we're all still separated. You got this wind probably blowing off all this coronavirus. That's not true. Just saying, if there was the perfect way to go out during an epidemic or a pandemic, motorcycling is probably your best bet. It's probably the safest thing you can do in terms of avoiding a virus. And it's, I'm out here getting vitamin D, feeling really good. Not sitting in my car, stressing out, getting my blood flowing, my endorphins, my adrenaline. You guys can check out my last video where I talk about the 3 health benefits of riding a motorcycle. And right now is a good time to take advantage of those health benefits. Ooh, damn, I got to work in no time, guys. But I hope you guys are staying safe out there and not stressing out too much. I really do think things will get better. Some places are getting hit hard, like New York and New Orleans. We'll see how it is in California. But although we are leading the world in coronavirus cases, our death per million rate is pretty low comparatively. Although, 100 people dying, 10 people dying, 1,000, whatever that number may be, I think just one person dying from this virus is already too much. And yeah, these are lives we're talking about, and it's easy to get caught up in the statistics and the numbers. But 1,000 is still a lot, guys. Still a lot of people dying from this, as well as other diseases that are out there too. Like I said, I work at biotech, in the pharma industry, and something we have to deal with every day. But now it's hitting closer to home. It's a little bit more personal because anyone can get it. You can't see it. Doesn't matter who you are, you can still catch this virus. And that's what is basically uniting us all right now. Man, this light totally skipped me. Fucking damn it. These sensors just don't know that I'm here. Move a little bit. It doesn't know I'm here! You gotta trigger it. Those are my buddies from work. I didn't even know that was them behind me. But they triggered the sensor. Alright guys, this is my work. Front row parking all day. Alright guys, well thank you for coming along this ride with me again. Same old commute, but it's always a pleasure. Give you a little walk around the motorcycle. These are those grips I was talking about, and that's how dirty my bike is right now. Haven't really cleaned it. This is the sundowner seat. I got it on sale on Black Friday. Not the prettiest seat, but it gets the job done. It's got a nice lip right here. Keeps me in there pretty tucked in and nice. These handguards. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Catch you later. Peace.